Hello and good morning to everyone. Welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my second lesson of chapter number 4 D2 exercise 4A, that is about further expansions and simplifications. Before going to the exercise, there are some key concepts that we must have to reinforce. For example, the rule of multiplication of negative and positive integers, product law of indices with same basis, distributive law and commutative law of multiplication. For example, when we are multiplying 2 by 3 or 3 by 2, answer comes same, that is 6. Let's move to the exercise. Question number 3. Question says expand and simplify. First question is 7a into 3b minus 4c plus 4a into 3c minus 2b. Let's rewrite the question. 7a into 3b minus 4c plus 4a into 3c minus 2b. Apply distributive property that 7a has to be multiplied with every term inside the bracket, and same 4a will be multiplied with every term inside the bracket. 7 multiplied by 3 will give me 21 ab. Then add the minus sign. With 7a we have positive sign. When positive sign will be multiplied by negative sign, my answer will be minus. 7 fours is 28 AC. Is that okay? Coming to the second part, 4 will be multiplied by 3, 12 AC. And then plus sign multiplied by minus sign will give me minus sign, and 4 twos are 8 AB. Okay, now after this what we have to see, that question is containing AB term at two places. Similarly, the term involving AC at two places. We have to write like terms together. So it will become 21AB minus 8AB minus 28 AC plus 12 AC. So here we have to take away 8 from 21. When I will be taking away 8 from 21, 21 minus 8, I'll get 13 AB. And now look at these two terms. Here I have 28 with negative sign and 12 with positive sign. I have to add them up. So 28 minus 12 will give me minus 16, because 28 is the larger number, 16 AC. So I hope this question is clear to you. Coming to the next question. Question is 4d into d minus 5f plus 2f into 3d plus 7f. First of all, rewrite the question. 4d into d minus 5f plus 2f into 3d plus 7f. Apply distributive property. 4. When d will be multiplied by this d, this will become d square. Then 4 will be multiplied by 5 minus 20 df. Then coming to the second part, 2f will have to be multiplied by every term inside the bracket. This will become 2 3s are 6 fd, and this is 7 2s are 14. And when f will be multiplied by f, this will become f square. Okay, these two terms are like, so we will be solving them. 4d square minus 20d plus 20df and fd, both are same, so we can subtract them. This will become minus 14 df or fd plus 14 f square. I hope this question is clear to you. Let's move to question number 4 that says expand the following. The first part is x plus y into x plus 6y. It's better to write question again, copy your question again. Then we have to apply distributive law again, that I will be taking this x and I have to multiply it with the second bracket. X into x plus 6y. Then I have to take this y into x plus 6y. Yes, then again multiply this x with every term inside the bracket. This will become x square plus 6xy. Coming to the second part of the question, y will be multiplied by every term inside the question. This will become yx plus 6. Y multiplied by y will give me y square. Now look, these two are like terms. Yx and xy are same. So I can add them up. X square plus 6xy. You can rearrange them if you want. Plus 6y square. And this will give me x square plus 7xy plus 6y square. Coming to the next part of the question, that is x square plus 2 multiplied by x plus 5. Again, I'm going to take this x square and I have to multiply it with the second complete bracket. Then I have to use this sign. I have to mark this sign plus 2 and I have to multiply it with the whole of second bracket. Then what we have to do is that I will be taking this x square and I will be multiplying with first x. When x square will be multiplied by x, this will become x cube plus 5x square plus 2 will be multiplied by x. This will become 2x. 2x plus 2 when will be multiplied by 5. This will become 10. Agreed? Here I am multiplying this x square by x. I am applying product law of indices with same basis. So we can see that in this expression there is no like term. So we will be writing our answer as it is, or this will be our answer. I hope through this discussion you are clear about question number 3 and 4. For further understanding of next questions, please watch my next lesson. Please like, share and subscribe my channel and press bell icon to get the notification of every video in time. And please write your comments in comment section. Thank you very much.